Daenerys becoming a power corrupts allegory is one of the worst decisions that the creators of the Game of Thrones show ever made, because that is so antithetical to who Daenerys is.
I am the dragon's daughter, and I swear to you that those who would harm you will die screaming.
I personally don't believe that power corrupts. I believe in the adage that power reveals. Once you have power, you know what that person always wanted to do with power. Daenerys has had power throughout most of Game of Thrones, and what has she done with it?
How many slaves are there in Yunkai?
200,000.
Then we have 200,000 reasons to take the city.
But because that put the showrunners of Game of Thrones in a really awkward place where, the people of Westeros were actually being oppressed by Cersei, who was a legitimately corrupted, powerful person, the people of King's Landing would naturally want to be liberated by Daenerys. But they can't do that because they have to find a reason to justify Daenerys being killed at the end. She has to commit so much violence so that they can justify the violence that is done to her body later. Daenerys is not a power corrupts allegory. She is a white feminism, white savior allegory. Everything wrong with Daenerys as a leader can be seen all the way back in season 1. When Khal Drogo is gathering resources and building an army in order to go across the sea to Westeros and conquer it with the Dothraki, Daenerys comes across a woman, Miri. In order to save Miri from the violence of the Dothraki soldiers, Daenerys brings her and many other of these women into her personal cohort. And because Daenerys has saved Miri, Daenerys then trusts that Miri will save Khal Drogo when Daenerys asks her.
Save him, and I will free you, I swear it. You must know a way.
Instead, Miri then uses blood magic to incapacitate Khal Drogo.
You asked for life. You paid for life.
This is not life. When will he be as he was?
When the sun rises in the west, sets in the east. When the seas go dry, when the mountains blow in the wind.
And when Daenerys asks her why she did this, when Daenerys saved her,
I spoke for you. I saved you.
Saved me? 3 of those riders had already raped me before you saved me, girl.
and the only thing that brought them there to do that was Daenerys' goal of going to Westeros. Daenerys didn't save her, Daenerys caused the harm. And for someone who is so opposed to the idea of sexual violence being used as a tool of warfare, Daenerys seems pretty okay with her husband saying that they shall all do this to women across the seas in Westeros.
I'm not gonna suck you out of this morning.
Slavery. It's not bad if her husband is the one doing it, because Daenerys is perfectly okay with civilians being harmed so long as she is not the one personally doing it or having to personally witness it. And when she does see it, she can save them so she can hold on to her identity as this breaker of chains. That is Daenerys' flaw. She identifies herself as this liberator, this breaker of chains, but she is the one bringing the harm to many of these people because she thinks she knows better.
In the streets I saw piles of heads. The head of a baker who makes my bread. The head of a young boy that I'd cured of fever just 3 moons past. So, tell me again exactly what it was that you saved.
And as a response to this, Daenerys burns Miri to death on a pyre.
You will not hear me scream.
I will.
Daenerys saved Miri, and Miri was punished for being insufficiently grateful for it. And had they gone with that as her ending, that would have been fabulous. That would have been amazing. But instead, nope. She just had a really bad period and PMS, so she had to just go crazy on everyone. I'm still not over how dirty they did that entire show.